Welcome back, Devils fans, and unfortunately, another ugly New Jersey Devils loss in Tampa, falling to Lightning by a score of 6-3. And at this point, folks, buckle up. We are in for a long, long season. Games like this absolutely disgust me. There's not much to talk about. I mean, listen, we're just a bad hockey team. The reality is we are a bad hockey team. Once again, we do not score the first goal, constantly playing from behind. And on the second and third Tampa Bay goals, I don't know what are we doing when guys are getting in the crease and, like, number one, Vitek letting crazy rebounds. I'm not even going to complain about him. He made a ton of great saves too. Not the best game from him, but he clearly is not the reason he lost. The reason we lost is because we are terrible. Absolutely garbage. And it's frustrating to come on here and yell and do all this stuff. But the reality is people are blaming Lindy and this guy and that guy. In the end, players need to get it done. And I'm tired of watching pucks sitting in the crease with either one or two defensemen looking or back checking forward right there in the frame looking. No one does shit other than watch these guys clean up the garbage in the crease and get easy goals. And it's completely frustrating. I don't know what the hell. They get, like, mesmerized. It's like, oh, there's a loose puck and I'm standing in the crease. What should I do? And they're watching these guys put these in for garbage goals. It is ridiculous. Completely ridiculous. Tie up somebody's stick, hit somebody, do something other than stand there looking like an idiot watching them clean up the garbage. And it happened twice where a rebound is there and guys are just doing absolutely nothing to help out the goalie. Dano on the broadcast mentioned, the lack of snarl around the crease area. There's no snarl anywhere. This team is Charmin soft, been saying it all year. And the reality is when a puck is sitting there in the crease, you got to clear these guys out, tie up their stick, do anything other than what you're doing. Guys standing there just watching them bury the rebounds. It is completely painful. This loss probably aggravated me more than some of the other ones. It was just, this game was there for the taking. It really was. We just played like shit. And then obviously the backbreaker was the Kevin Ball snafu. And what was he doing? Vitek comes out to play the puck. He gets it to Ball, and Ball just serves one up cross ice in the middle of the ice. Lindy Ruff's number one pet peeve. Everyone remember, that's what Alex Holtz did. You don't do that, or you ride the pine. And keep in mind, on the time Holtz did it, the other team did not score. Ball just ridiculously throws one across the ice, and Point bangs it home. Bang, bang. Perfect assist from Kevin Ball to Point, back of the net. Game over at that point. That is the back-breaking goal. And I want to see if discipline is doled out evenly, because if that was Alex Holtz, he'd probably be sent down to Utica or cut from the team. Or health bombed at a minimum. We'll be watching from the press box. That was one of the worst, dumbest plays I've ever seen. Kevin Ball, what are you thinking? At that juncture of the game, you have to have some awareness. Like Danica always preaches, don't get fancy, put it up the wall. What are these guys constantly looking to make these breakout passes and throwing it across the ice? Like, what are you doing? What are you doing? That was a gift wrapped right there for Point. And it's just like, you can't make this many mistakes every game and expect to win. And this is why we are a bad team. Right now, we are a bad team, and we're in free fall mode. I hate to say it. I'm officially pressing the panic button now. Without Jack Hughes, the offense struggles. And when the offense struggles, the defense also struggles, because that's less offensive zone pressure time we're putting on the other team. And it's all just falling apart. The 23-24 New Jersey Devils, this is a cursed season. And the reality is we're still not, I'm not trying to be like, oh, the season's over. It's not over. It's far from over. There's a lot of hockey to be played. But when every night we just see this complete bullshit, time and time again, at some point, you can't just keep losing games and hope to still be in it at the end of the year. Completely atrocious performance, once again, by everybody. I'm not even going to name the players, but you can go back and watch tape. Sitting there doing absolutely nothing while forwards are banging rebound pucks home, and you're just sitting there with the front row ticket, just like, oh, is this how they score? And just looking at them. Completely ridiculous. Tie somebody up. Tackle somebody. I don't give a shit. Do anything. But do not sit there and watch these guys clean up the garbage and get these easy goals. Horrible night. Absolutely terrible night. The only, the silver lining from this is, we played hard till the end. I'm tired of looking for silver linings. And now we're heading into the break. I can see Fitz maybe just throwing his hands up. We don't know what he's going to do. The reinforcements need to come in a hurry if we're going to make a run here, and especially if Jack is going to be out for any sort of time after the break. They've been very sketchy on that. Hopefully he returns shortly after the break, but who knows? But it couldn't be any more glaring to me that he is the whole team. I've said it in a couple previous videos, and they showed some stats during the game today about the offense. And I think it was about the power play. And it basically is like the scoring chances are 50% of what they are with Jack Hughes in the lineup on the power play. And it's just a shame. It's a shame that this season is just looking like one that's been cursed from pretty early on, unfortunately. And I'm not giving up hope completely yet. But when guys are making these horrible type plays on a regular basis, and everyone's just sitting there looking around, like, you can't blame a coach for that. Other than maybe Lindy will start ripping into people and benching them. I don't know, but the tape is going to be very damning when they go watch film. There's going to be a lot of guys embarrassed in that room because a lot of them were sitting there with their hands in their pockets doing absolutely nothing while we're out here losing a hockey game that would have really benefited us to win or at least get a point from. And Kevin Ball, thank you. You cost us minimum a point tonight with that idiotic play. We would have at least been tied and got a point out of the game, and now we get nothing. That was completely atrocious. Let's see if he gets the Holtz treatment. I believe he probably doesn't, but he 100% deserves it. That was just an absolute horrible, horrible play. And yeah, the boys are in trouble. The boys are in trouble. We need bodies back, and we need some reinforcements, and I still want to get a goalie. But at this point, with pathetic outings like this, I could see Fitz being like, screw it. This season was cursed, and we live to fight another day. We'll see what we can do in the summer and make the team better for next year. Not the route I want to go, but unfortunately, I wouldn't be shocked if he did do that because right now we're just pathetic. It's really pathetic. And yeah, I don't have a lot to say about this. Let me just take a scan here if there's anything else. Yeah, Toffoli with his 21st. Yeah, I don't know. Nauseating game. And I'm getting tired of this shit, honestly. Do something. Show more effort. I don't know, but this is just not acceptable. Horrible gutting loss. And this was one of the more aggravating ones for me on the year because 3 of their goals should not have happened. If we had hockey players with any sort of hockey IQ or tenacity during the game. But Devils lose a bad one, 6-3. The game was a little bit closer than the score indicates. They're burying those empty netters and, padding their stats. I'm sure the agents love the guys' agents love the empty nets. Just keep those stats nice and high for next contract talks. But let me know what you thought about the game in the comments. It was a painful one. There's not much to take from this. What a kick in the nuts before the All-Star game. A swift kick in the balls right before the break. And we are off now until February 6th when we're at home against the high-flying Avalanche and leading goal scorer in the league, Nathan MacKinnon, who might get a Hart Trophy this year. It seems like he's definitely going to be a nominee, and he might be taking home the Hart. February 6th in New Jersey. And yeah, I don't know. Well, we're hopefully Fitz brings in a couple of reinforcement pieces during the break, but at this point, I don't know. I need to get to the bar cart across the way here, have a couple beverages and unwind. Painful game. Let me know what you thought in the comments. And hopefully there's better times ahead. I don't know what else to say other than we can just hope for better times ahead. Tonight sucked. Like, comment, subscribe, and all of that shit. Until next time, friends, let's go Devils.